Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. You were... Oh! Jesus. Where am I now? What is this? Alrighty. Hello, everybody. I will be your captain today, just a royal lobster on a lobster boat. Welcome back to Routine. I know that it's been a hot minute. Been trying to, edit down and get some of the other videos uploaded. So, when we last left off, we left the area... I don't fully... Okay. So, we escaped from the monster, again, I don't really know what it's called, to get security clearance level 3 for our, cat module. And now with level 3, we are supposed to return...
Don't give up.
Right. Anyways, we are now supposed to return back to the ward so I can access the restricted areas, because now, all of a sudden, we want to go into the canal. And especially now using whatever just happened to me, we're probably infected. Or, well, that's convenient. Chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last chapter. Which I guess makes sense, because that just means we're going to do our stuff and go into the canal, I suppose. So if it's the start of a new chapter, I definitely think that was an autosave. Oh. Proximity? Proximity to what? What did I just do? The prong has been aligned. What does that mean? Well, I guess I did it? Prongs. The status monitor instructs that actions need to be taken at the prong terminals. They are misaligned. Okay, what does aligning them do for me? Align subsurface imaging prongs to the designated contact point to perform the scan. Scan of what?
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it.
Okay. So I'll need to find the other prong, which is in the area where he's actually patrolling, and then I will need to come back in here and boot up this room and then do the scan? Okay. So we got the prongs. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. You are still so ugly. And we can do whatever we need to do with this. Initializing subsurface imaging prongs. Yeah, what are these for? Like, what is it scanning? Why do I need to scan? Immediate intervention required. Proceed to the ripening and induction terminal immediately. Where is that? Oh, is that like the one door that's next to prong 2? Nope, it's this door. Anything over here? I cannot see. Still, like, really curious, like, what they did find in the canal and, like, what this stuff is. Like, those tentacles and those things that infected people. Because we've seen multiple corpses that have some sort of, like, fungus or something sprouting out of them. Whoa. This is awful. Inject amniotic brine. What? The canal is ready. So, where is the canal? Where? No, because that's turned off. Okay, hold on. What? All the doors are closed. Lovely. Can I move this down so I can actually see it? The induction door has now opened. The final stage, the ripening and induction terminate. The canal needs me, I need it. Oh! Jesus. What? Yeah, because I can't really go that way. Is that like its mother or something? Second life form has been discovered. Entity B was found by somebody in the interesting. So I think this is like Entity A, this one that's right in front of us. And I think that thing that was dead in the video on the floor was Entity B. And I think it's supposed to be like this creature's like mother or something. Only thing is, like, how? Why? How did these things come into existence? Why do they look like this? Why does this one look mostly human? That other one, I don't even know how to describe what the other one looked like. Yeah, the other one looks like that. So I guess this is it. The canal. This still doesn't explain what happened with the central station, though. Like, why did ASN go rogue? Why did the robots start killing people?
You've come so far. One final step.
What? Where am I now? What is this? Of course the vines have collision, why wouldn't they?
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
This is so, like, weird. Jesus, that's a time jump. Lunar Containment and Recovery Program. Recover data, original Prism expedition. Prism Lunar expedition geological contractions within the site known as the Canal. Operations continued until 1979. In 1999, a Union Plaza employee, us, reported the discovery of software engineers sent to correct the automated security network entered the ward. Oh wait, no, this is us. We were the software engineer. Contraction events align with patterns from the original Prism expedition, escalating intensity. Cover all Prism mission data and related to Canal. Retrieve or irregular value. Indeterminate origin of unauthorized function. The LCRP lunar touchdown, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. Upon entry, reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as, or pollen. Substantial interference, complete telemetry loss. Final transmission contained one image. And that was regarding, like, jumping from 1999 tech to 2025 technology. What? Okay, I was about to say, like, are we not done? Well then, I suppose that concludes routine. Very interesting game. Definitely not at all the ending that I expected. I don't really know what ending I was expecting. But that was a bizarre ending. Like, why did Entity A stop attacking us? Why did it want to watch that video? like, what is really in the canal? What does the canal do? What is all that fungal stuff growing on the walls? And what happened to the ASM? Because the expeditions went on until 1979. That's like the Ward and the expeditions and all of that. But then there was the Lunar Space Station that was built with the Union Plaza and all of that. Why did the ASN go rogue? Why did the robots start killing people? What was the ASN doing, and why? That's my question. And again, how did we get from a lot of these point A's to point B's? Like, how did we get from the Union Plaza to the Ward? Like, how did we get there? Because when we went on the surface, the space station wasn't in sight at all. So, how did we get there? It is definitely one of those games that leaves you with a lot of questions. And I just don't know if we're ever going to get an answer to them. But overall, not a bad game. That was actually really good. And it definitely kicked up once the Entity A showed up. But with that concludes routine. So, as always, so make sure that you subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.